Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first interview here in Phrudds Mountain Studios. I'm John the Walrus Helder, and here with me is my cousin Zachary Robert Yaman Poo-Poos. Zach, how do you feel to be here? That's good, that's good. How do you feel in general? That's good. Well, you've appeared in some of our YouTube videos, and you're usually there with us. So tell me, what's your favorite YouTube video that we've made?
Oh no.
Well, that's fine. You know, we have a lot of them. And they're all pretty good, if I say so myself. Which I do. Nobody else does it. What do you think of our YouTube channel? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think?
Like
You like it? Okay. Have you ever been run over by a semi?
no.
No? Okay. Well, I'm just going to ask you some real quick questions here before we wrap up the interview, okay? Blue or green? Black or white?
Like
Mexican or Hispanic?
very
Burger King or McDonald's? I feel like we've just had a very important glimpse into this man's life. Let me tell ya. Anything you'd like to say to the people watching?
no.
Oh, well. You don't have to be square about it, God. Alright, that was my cousin Zachary Robert Yaman Poo-Poos. Stay tuned for our next interview where we'll interview Phrudds. Also, we're in the making of a great movie. And if you keep an eye out, the next episode of Phrudds Mountain is where Randy cooks pizza and brownies in his kitchen. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, and welcome to my next interview. Here with me is Phrudds. How are you feeling today? I see. Well, Phrudds, here I've got a review about some musical stuff you did, talking about how you play the ukulele, how you play the drums, and your life in general. It says, first of all, that your ukulele playing skills stink. How do you feel about that? Then, alright, now that somebody finally got that dog to be quiet, it says that your drumming is the stinkiest thing ever, and that a guy playing drums with an accordion case is probably better than you are.
I don't find that funny at all.
To close off the review, the author states that at life in general, you tend to fail every time you turn around, even when you really do turn around. What kind of comments do you have on that? Very, very interesting. Enough about your musical career. Let's talk about your YouTube channel, Radical Reptiles. What was your inspiration?
Getting hit by a car twice.
That's just beautiful. Your next question. Besides your own care videos, do you watch other people's videos?
Nope.
How would you describe your care videos to the people who watch them?
They're good.
Do you ever watch your care videos?
Nope.
Yeah, I try to avoid watching videos on my channel also. I'm just going to ask you a few quick questions before we wrap up this interview. Who would you say is your #1 role model in life?
Uncle Nutsy.
I see. How do you feel about Kesha's butt?
No comment. No comment.
I'm about to show you a picture. Tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
What the hell? Ugh. Ugh.
Now, there's only one more thing I'd like to ask you about.
Ugh.
Ugh, what does that smell?
What do you think I was talking about? That thing.
Smells like you're playing. I'm sorry. If you recorded an album, I'm pretty sure after you opened the door to the studio, that smell would come walking out. Well, never mind. The smell's really not that bad. Thank you all for watching this second interview. Our next interview will be equally as exciting as this one. Me, the Walrus, here at Phrudds Mountain Studios again to film an interview with my good friend Randazzo, who just got back from band camp. How was it?
You know, it was great.
I see. Now I see here next to me is, I believe to be Phrudds' ukulele case. Is that correct?
I believe so.
It's horrible.
Very.
Okay, now I'm about to ask you. This could be very personal. If you don't feel like answering this question, you don't have to. I understand that recently you got out of a relationship with a Mexican overlord. Did you make any money off of your relationship?
Unfortunately, I did not.
Do you ever feel that the Mexican mafia may come after you?
One day, maybe.
I see. Are you currently, or have you ever been, fearing for your life?
Every day.
I thought so. Well, do you think you could be on that show, Mob Wives, if you were a woman? Actually, I guess it'd be Mob Husbands in this case.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I feel like we've learned a lot about you today. I'm just going to ask you a couple more simple questions, and then we'll be done, okay? Since I know I can't take the whole time like I usually do. Me again, the Walrus, here at Phrudds Mountain Studios, to interview my stepsister, Whitney Sea Pickle. How's it going, Sea Pickle?
Penis.
Lovely. Now, Sea Pickle,
Man.
I'm about to show you a picture, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Okay?
Penis.
Good. Alright, are you ready to see the picture?
No.
Alright, now, how does that picture make you feel?
Nauseated.
By the way, in case you didn't know, or the people watching this didn't know, that was Kesha's butt.
Nauseated, definitely.
How would you like, do you have any feelings to describe that? How would do it? What would you say about it in your own words?
It's like egg-shaped. It's like flat, and then there's like this gigantic sag, and then it's like ass cheek.
Okay. Now, if that was your butt, would you be proud of it?
No, I'd go get plastic surgery.
I see. So, now that we've all seen our first look at Kesha's fat, saggy, horrid, disgusting, terrible, awful, nasty, disgusting, decrepit, horrible, awful, nasty, disgusting, horrible, God, horrible, awful, nasty, decrepit, butt, completely egg-shaped butt, Is there anything you'd like to say besides I need a barf bag or man, I wish I could kill myself?
Kesha definitely needs a new personal trainer.
So, if I were to describe her butt to you as a hard-boiled egg, what would you say?
I'd say that's about right.
Now I'm going to show you another picture.
Oh my god.
And your job is to tell me what you think of it, okay?
Okay.
Can you tell me whose butt that is?
No.
That's Katy Perry's butt.
That's disturbing.
Can you tell me whose butt that is?
Victoria Justice?
No, Miley Cyrus.
Oh my god! What the?
And can you tell me whose butt that is?
Selena Gomez.
Yes, actually. How'd you know?
Yes! I don't know.
Well, that's very impressive, actually. I would ask you about Lady Gaga's butt. That's not appropriate for the internet. We don't want to see it sagging out of the bikini bottom. So, how do you feel about Kesha's butt? I ask everybody that, even though your interview was solely about that. So I have to ask it again.
How do I feel about Kesha's butt? Well, I feel that...
Okay, I can see this is obviously a very, very personal question for you, so I'll just ask another question. Let's see, oh, I know. Have you ever wondered if you could swallow your own face?
No, I can't say I have.
Have you ever tried to swallow your own face?
No.
If this was Pokemon, would you choose Charizard, Blastoise, or Venusaur as your starter Pokemon? I mean, they're, you know, yeah.
Blastoise?
I see. That's very interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Walrus, and I just interviewed Sea Pickle here at Phrudds Mountain Studios. Stay tuned, and I'll interview Ivan. Hi, it's the Walrus again from Phrudds Mountain Studios. Here I am at Phrudds Mountain Studios to record an interview with a close personal friend of mine named Ivan Marie Jose. For those of you who haven't caught on to this or watched any of our other videos, Ivan is in fact a cat. Now, Ivan, I understand on your Facebook page, hey, I'm paying you to do this interview, so you better enjoy it. Now, like I was saying, on your Facebook page, I understand that you like laying on strange objects. Could you show us a demonstration? I said a demonstration of you laying on strange things. Oh, okay. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, Ivan Marie Jose wants to be difficult. Alright, well then, Ivan, if that's how you want to play, I guess I'll just have to ask you a few quick questions before we wrap up this interview. Which do you prefer more? McDonald's or Burger King? It's not that difficult of a question. McDonald's, Burger King. You've only got two options, and there is no wrong answer. Alright, well, obviously, he doesn't want to answer, which is surprising because he is so fat that he has to like McDonald's or Burger King. I mean, he's just so fat. Come on. Let's see, what else can I ask you? What do you think... Okay, that was creepy and unnecessary. You don't have to touch me like that. What do you think about... Okay. I'm not quite sure what you're doing in that sink right now, but, okay, let's move on now. Who would you say is your #1 role model in life? Okay, obviously you don't feel like telling us about that either. Would you like to thank your family and friends for making you into the fat, worthless pile of goo that you are today? Yes or no? There's only 2 answers, and there is no wrong answer. Answer the question! Stupid! You are so stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid. You are so stupid. And fat and lazy, too. Alright, well, Ivan, it seems like we're running out of time, so let me just ask you one more question. Just one more. Just one more. When the WWE superstar known as The Big Show dies of a heart attack, or because he's too fat, are you going to take his place? Are you going to take his place? Yes or no? I can see we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Alright guys. The Walrus, Phrudds Mountain. This interview was a flop, obviously. He didn't answer any of my questions, so it's gonna get violent. Ladies and gentlemen, this interview is taking place after the 7th interview. I've kind of changed my name to the Walrus, formerly known as Jono. I'm no longer John Walrus. And I'm here to interview for the 2nd time because the first time there was a little bit too much swearing for YouTube-ness, you know. Brian Petrowski.
Yes.
How is it going?
It's going pretty good.
What would you like to say about your original interview?
Yup.
If you would like to see his original interview, please see Phrudds Mountain Eliminated. It's a new video I'm working on that has 3 videos that I got rid of for one reason or another. But I'm putting them back. But the name of the video is going to be Warning. If you didn't like these 3 videos the first time, don't watch them now. Like I said in your original interview, if you were a superhero, which one would you want to be?
I would like to be Hispanic man.
What powers does he have?
He has the power to beat people with his walking stick.
What, does he have a secret identity, or is he always Hispanic man?
No, sometimes he calls himself Mexicano man.
Does he ever call himself Rey Mysterio?
No, because otherwise Rey Mysterio would hand his butt to him on the silver platter.
I see. Now, I think I asked you this in the last interview, but I cannot remember, because I'm getting old now, you know. What would your villain be like? Would he be like super strong, like Iron Man, or would he be super wimpy like Box of Nachos Man?
I would say he would be strong like a Nacho Man.
I see. Now, would he wear a cape or not?
No, he would wear flat-out spandex.
I see. I'm just going to ask you a few more real quick questions before we end this interview. What do you think of Kesha's butt? Please see interview number 5 for more details. You saw it here, ladies and gentlemen. Another great interview down the drain. Well, it's me again, the Walrus from Phrudds Mountain Productions here in Phrudds Mountain Studios to interview John the Walrus Helzer from Phrudds Mountain Productions. John the Walrus, how does it feel to be here with me, John the Walrus? And you know, John, I really gotta say, it's an honor to be here in the presence of such a handsome guy. Aw, you're too nice to me. Too nice to me. But you know, you're really handsome too. I do say so myself. Thanks. Glad you think so. I think it's my vest. I do dig the vest. Now, I wanted to ask you, do you think that you're... how do you describe yourself? What do you think of yourself? I'm trying to ask more and more people about themselves now, and I'd like to start this with you. What do you think? Well, you know, John the Walrus, when you call yourself John the Walrus, people are going to think you're weird and think you're fat and ugly and whatnot. What else? You know, what else would they think? I mean, come on, the walrus. Big animal, you know. Big book. I think that I do the best I can with my life, and I think I'm a good person, you know. I try. I hate to admit it, John the Walrus, but I stalk you on Facebook and on MySpace and on Twitter and stuff, and I like all your silly YouTube videos that I really think are funny. I think they're amazing. I think you're an amazing YouTube video maker. I have to agree with you. I'm just going to ask you a couple real quick questions before we wrap up this interview. Alright, go ahead. Ask me whatever you want. Great, I will. What do you prefer more, McDonald's or Burger King? Well, John the Walrus, I gotta say, I think I like Burger King more than McDonald's. It tastes more real, you know. You could actually, they could actually pass it off as real food, whereas McDonald's, it's whatever, you know. Okay, I like that answer. You're a smart guy. What do you think about Kesha's butt? You know, I think Kesha's butt was caused by McDonald's. I mean, I saw a picture of it on the internet. It kind of looked like a Big Mac. You know how it has 2 patties inside of 3 buns? That's how I'd describe it. Well, I see. What do you think? What's your favorite YouTube video that you've made? Ooh, probably the one where I interview Phrudds, or the one where he's walking around his house. Those are both really good, I think. Yeah, I think those are my 2 favorites. Yeah. Wow, guys. John the Walrus. Thanks, John the Walrus. You're welcome, John the Walrus. Well, what can I say, ladies and gentlemen? That's another interview cleared. Stay tuned for my next interview.